Hi, my name is Clayton Proud, and this is the Salus Shield robot. The Salus Shield robot is part of a group of 3 robots, part of the Salus Circuits group, and this is my main contributions to said group. Now, let's take a look at the physical wiring of the robot. Here's the Arduino. This is the main thing that allows for this whole robot to tick. That's the logic behind everything. And here's the physical wiring for the wires going in, and pins and grounds, and I have some capacitors, resistors all connected. I even have some transistors for my LEDs. Speaking of the LEDs, we'll move on to the LEDs. These are for my disaffecting. The UVC is the white, and the far UVC is the yellow. The far UVC is for human aspect. It can be used near humans, while the UVC cannot be. Additionally, there's these little light sensors next to these lamps to detect if any of them are to go out. Next will be my LCD display. This LCD display displays all my pertinent information, things like my mode, my lamps that's being used, the speed, the intensity in which the lamp's light is being displayed, and it will also show whenever there's a fault. Let's use this light sensor as an example. If this light sensor is to drop, the lamp fault will show on said display. To interact with the display, and in order to control the robot, we have these 14 buttons. Each has its own function, and for example, we'll change the mode. That's button 5 here, and we'll press the mode. This will cycle it to the patrol, and as we're cycling to patrol, we can also take a look at our motors over here. You might have saw that it was on 0 when it was in manual, and when I went to patrol, and it is now actually actively moving. The RPMs are now spinning, and the robot is now moving. For more sensors, we also have my ultrasonic sensors, which are for object detection. If something comes within 30 centimeters, it will fault the machine. Obstacle within 30 centimeters from the left sensor, and it also stopped my motors. It did not do anything to the lights, as this should not affect the lights. Next, we'll move on to the PIR. Humans detect it. Now it's only doing the far UVC lamps, but it did not detect or did not fault the motor, as it can continuously clean around the humans just only using the far UVC. Next thing we'll show is the e-stop. When the e-stop is actuated and is pressed, it will also show once again on the LCD e-stop. Motors stop, lights go out, and so on. And here is the code that makes everything run. Try to organize them in the sense of like pins and lamps, and try to keep everything organized. Things like state, the helpers involved with the LCD for all the button presses, the button prompts, the shorts and the long handles as they have different functions, some basic setups. This was a revision to my ultrasonics, which is why it was separate from earlier's. Thank you so much for watching.